How are we doing today, Starseeds? Hope you're all doing well. Tap into the new moon, stationed in Pisces this month of February 28th, so we may work together communing with it, pulling information from it that we can apply to our lives, while collapsing our Starseed sector out of the entire Age of Pisces timeline and ending the whole shindig in the process. So they better be ready. Let's go ahead and delve into what the new moon is and what it's here to do for the Starseed Ascension Collective whenever it's present as our temporary guide. First, before we begin, when the new moon is here and active for us, this is when the moon is in direct conjunction with the sun and appears completely invisible from the Earth's perspective. It is here to bring forth new beginnings in order to remove us from stagnant periods or from chapters within the journey that are ready to sort of implode on itself, which you may feel as great tension or stress within your solar plexus and heart chakra regions. When time is almost officially up on that phase, you're likely so done with. Closing down these chapters of karma that's usually not even always yours, but your family's BS that you're judging for pre-judgment day and putting a permanent stop to, in which you'll be rewarded immensely for in eternal paradise with all of your much owed birthrights and inheritances packaged and bestowed upon you upon completion of the task. And lastly, the new moon is also here to send us what's known as light codes, or a form of a dissectable, downloadable liquid conscious light, or even a love language, which enters right through our crown chakra so it may seep into other areas of our body in need of upgrades. Majorly our light bodies included in this operation provide us information on what to do and where to go next individually, as well as in terms of maneuvering and progressing our unique journeys to higher realms of bliss and pleasure. But on more grounded levels, it is here to deepen us at the heart and mind level, peeling us back like the layers of an onion every single time until we finally reach the starseed core of who we truly are and who we've truly been all along, which you will surely find was absolutely everything once you get here. Crying or feeling nostalgic during this time frame, either before, during, or right after, also tends to occur, especially whenever it is in super mode or a super new moon, due to the turning of old pages occurring within your reality in the quantum plane, removing outdated people, belief systems, false low vibrational timelines, and karma in general from your life, which keeps you bound to the dying matrix system, us helping it die even more every time we ascend and unplug from its ego mind, and apart from true reality, the longer we choose to stay plugged into it. So, this departure from the old paradigm, old Fae, is mandatory for every single living, breathing person here. Us Blu-ray Starseeds, acting as messiahs by going first, before everyone else, paving and lining up the way for the rest to follow. It being stationed in the Pisces zodiac constellation right now, for the next 5 days, I'm being told, is to provide us all the strength, courage, energy, and justice we need to end this spiritual matrix warfare and move on with our lives far up beyond and away from the devil. How kind of it to supply us with this form of assistance, right? In which we will most certainly accept in order to put it to good use while putting ourselves first in the same process. With all that being said, I think now is a great place for us to begin getting into the tarot reading. So let's jump on in it. The first support system we have here on our short journey of discovering the benefits of the new moon in Pisces this February 28th is the Five of Swords. Time to split ways are the official words I felt and heard ringing from the tarot card illustration, coming from the two human-shaped halves of the bottom portion of the sword impaled into the ground, slightly leaning outwards from each other. Breaking the long-standing oppression that we've been facing as lost, stolen starseeds right in half for old time's sake, so that the magma that's been hidden within the stones of the earth can stream out now as an effect, which the purplish tones of color on both sides of the card are perfectly representing, symbolically but literally. Freeing up all pent-up, hijacked energy, life force energy included in this picture, from the dark arts that hid it from us in the first place so cunningly, so that we may then integrate this free energy, our free energy, and come back to life again. In magmic ways, I'll just say that. In which I command set in motion now. The new moon, which the orb looks like up above, is making it so that the veil is a lot thinner around the time of the moon, so that special, interesting things can happen that normally could not, which feels very cool and like just the thing we fun-going starseeds need to pick back up into this supernatural realm of life again. A perfect match to the theme of free energy I was just mentioning, and that we are currently flowing through right now as we end this segment. So let it happen. The final but valuable card on our short trip to enlightenment is the Knight of Pentacles. Its helpful message is reminding us that we are above all petty things and all things petty on galactic levels of differentiation, being perfectly conveyed by the seriousness going somewhere energy circulating within the flow of the White Knight's body, down to his armor guard in the image, as well as from the galactic moon he is bound to at the sonar level, right above him, hosting, igniting, and supporting this truth and knowing. It wanting to work as a hot wire activation of sorts, as it connects to the twin flame version of this reading that supported and suggested the same very thing, propelling us to the moon at the consciousness level, Super Mario Galaxy style, to hop over the entire thing, to land on the other side into our destiny, that being the cartoon world that's been awaiting us for the longest time now upon arrival. For everyone else, I don't know what will happen from the activation. Maybe it's a bomb or something. Cheers! And that concludes your Starseed Ascension Energies reading on the Pisces new moon, due February 28th. I hope that it inspires you and carries you forth in the lightest of ways for days to come. Subscribe if you feel you receive a lot from these videos of mine. Comment down below if you have any questions or would love to chat about what you've gathered here today. Donate to my PayPal if you feel you'd love to commune and say thanks. And I'll be back here with more enlightening videos for the Starseed Ascension Collective in the near future. Goodbye for now.